Textile fabric is one of the first things we all universally experience. Like when everybody is born, they're wrapped in some sort of thing. And everybody has elements related to textiles in their cultural backgrounds that also can be kind of brought to the table in terms of those conversations about craft and art. I grew up exploring the free museum resources of DC. I would take the metro into the city with my parents a lot, and so I grew up seeing a lot of art. I started being interested in drawing and painting, and I kind of taught myself how to do those things. As time went on, I became more interested in ceramics, and then most recently in college, the fiber arts. So I consider myself a pretty complete mixed media artist. I have learned how to do a great many things to a certain extent. So now when I have ideas, I can pick and choose different materials and combine them together to create the fullest picture of what I want to create. So one thing I'm always thinking about is how I can recycle the waste I create in my daily life into something I use in my art. I do a lot of collecting. And so in collecting, I will kind of cultivate these stashes of materials, certain yarns that I find, certain recycled materials, certain fabrics are really texturally yummy to me. And so I just want to turn them into something interesting and vibrant to look at. I love using a lot of color, so I usually incorporate as much color as possible. I love using different textures. One of my paintings that features pigeons, it's called Where Do Pigeons Go at Night, came out of a fascination with those and just seeing them everywhere and how ubiquitous they are and how they kind of followed me from New York City to Oakland, but then also incorporating them with all the different wildflowers I saw when I was walking around the East Bay when I first moved out here. So endless inspiration and curiosity about nature and the world around me. A big community that's always expanding, thankfully, and I have such a privilege to be working with is my students. I love creating alongside children because that just is, it feels very authentic to what actually drives me to create. I will workshop ideas with them. I will ask them questions that are entirely relevant to my work, and I am always inspired by the work they do and the questions they're interested in. I love the idea that you can unite like older women on YouTube who have knitting tutorial channels, and then also people doing like massive large-scale fiber arts, and then people working on industrial looms to make things that people use in their households all over the world. I just think that fiber arts has a lot of multiplicity. I just love it. I love the colors. I love how malleable it can be. I love that it can be interactive. You can touch it. And yeah, I think I'm still on an exploration of how to push those materials and learn more and more skills. And that feels like the future of my art practice.